John Wayne Gacy, 1974. Chicago baked under the heat, but beneath that suburban calm lived horror. Gacy was the neighbor everyone trusted. A contractor, volunteer, even a clown for children's parties. But behind his smile, he lured young men with job offers, drugged them, and wrapped ropes around their throats in a cruel trick. When police searched his home in December 1978, the stench told everything. 26 bodies under his crawlspace. More in the river. At trial, he blamed others, but his clown costume and victims' belongings buried him. In 1994, he faced the electric chair. His last words? "Kiss my ass." Charles Manson, California, 1969. Peace, drugs, and music defined the time, but Manson twisted it into madness. He built a family of lost followers at Spawn Ranch, feeding them LSD and apocalyptic talk about a coming race war called Helter Skelter. On August 8, he sent them to actress Sharon Tate's house, 8 months pregnant. She and 4 others were slaughtered. The next night, 2 more victims, the LaBiancas, met the same fate. Blood on walls. Chaos everywhere. Manson never killed directly, yet his words did. In 1971, he was convicted of 7 murders. He died behind bars in 2017, still grinning. Ted Bundy, 1974, Seattle. Handsome, confident, studying law. Bundy was every mother's dream for her daughter, but he was a predator. He faked injuries, asked women for help, then bludgeoned and strangled them, keeping their bodies hidden in forests. He crossed states like a ghost, killing in Utah, Colorado, and Florida. Twice he escaped custody, once jumping from a courthouse window. When caught in 1978, after a brutal attack at Florida State University, his teeth matched the bite marks on victims. In 1989, the electric chair ended his double life. Hundreds cheered outside, proof that evil can wear a charming face. The Zodiac Killer, late 1968, Northern California. Lovers parked by the lake became targets for a faceless hunter. He shot, stabbed, and taunted police with coded letters signed by a circle and cross symbol. "This is the Zodiac speaking," he wrote, boasting about collecting slaves for the afterlife. Newspapers published his ciphers. Some cracked, others didn't. Suspects came and went, but no one ever proved who he was. Even with modern DNA tech, the Zodiac remains smoke, his laugh echoing through true crime history. The Black Dahlia, Los Angeles, 1947. Elizabeth Short dreamed of stardom, but found infamy instead. Her body was discovered in an empty lot, sliced in half, drained of blood, posed like a mannequin. The press called her the Black Dahlia for her dark hair and noir allure. The case drew over 60 confessions, none true. Theories named surgeons, mobsters, even Hollywood elites, but proof vanished. Decades later, she's still the city's most haunting mystery, a girl who came chasing fame and met the blade instead. Ed Gein, 1957, Plainfield, Wisconsin. Police entered Gein's farmhouse looking for a missing woman and found lamps made of skin, skull bowls, and a woman's suit sewn from corpses. Gein confessed to digging up graves to make his mother live again. Only 2 murders were confirmed, yet his horrors inspired Psycho, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Silence of the Lambs. Declared insane, he spent life in an institution, proving sometimes the smallest towns hide the darkest souls. Jeffrey Dahmer, Milwaukee, 1991. When police caught Dahmer, they found human heads in his fridge, hearts in the freezer, and acid barrels filled with remains. For years, he'd invited men home, drugged them, and photographed their corpses after killing them. He said he wanted to keep them forever. Dahmer's trial revealed a calm monster, remorseful but empty. Sentenced to life, he was beaten to death in prison in 1994. Some said it was justice, others said it was mercy. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, haunted California in 1985. He slipped into homes at night, attacking men, assaulting women, leaving satanic symbols on walls. His victims ranged from children to the elderly, his cruelty unmatched. When his mugshot hit the news, a mob of citizens caught him trying to flee. In 1989, he was sentenced to death. Smirking as he said, "Big deal, death always comes." He died of cancer in 2013, but his legacy still crawls through nightmares. And here's my ranking list. Share yours in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.